guys! Good day! We'll be painting again a seascape, and today I chose a seascape that has a palm tree in the corner. So it will be a simple, but we'll do our best to make it so beautiful and enjoyable too. And let me tell you the colors that I'll be using for today's painting. Okay, we have titanium white, burnt sienna, sky blue or cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, and what's this? Emerald green, sap green, green oxide, and burnt umber. All right, let's begin now, guys. I'm gonna do first the sky, and I'll be using sky blue or cerulean blue and ultramarine. Okay, wet your brush now. Gonna get my sky blue plus ultramarine. Okay, you can wet your brush so that you'll have a smooth application. Like that. Okay, now I'm gonna get my titanium white and I'm just gonna blend down here. So as we get lower, the sky gets clearer or more white. So we're going to make like a gradient effect. So the horizon or the horizon cut should be like 1/3 above the sea. Oh, sorry, not 1/3, 2/3 actually. Sorry, 1/3 is the sea, and 2/3 is the sky. All right, I'm gonna darken that area. Just make sure that you blend well. And for those wondering, I'm using canvas paper for this tutorial. All right. So I'm doing multiple layers because I just want this to be as solid as possible. All right. Okay. Oops. All right. And then I'm gonna get my ultramarine. I'm just gonna go here. It's like a vignette effect. It's like from dark to light, like that. We don't need to color this corner because we'll be painting a palm tree at this side. So we will be painting over it, so it's pretty useless. Right, so I'm using a lot of white down here because that will suggest a daytime scene. We will be doing more clouds later. We're just doing this blending. All right, like that. Yes, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Okay, we're gonna go down now. I don't have to wash my brush so well, but I'm just gonna wet it and get my Ultramarine again. I'm just gonna do the horizon. All right, like that. Like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my emerald green. Let me just check if we're recording. Yes, we are. I'm gonna get my emerald green. And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna add white to it. Like this. I'm gonna add white. All right. Okay, more white. More white. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my burnt umber. As you can tell, I'm not even washing my brush. I'm just wetting it. So I'm gonna get my burnt umber now and start applying it here with some burnt umber and white. Here. This is where the sand and the water meet. That's why it's quite browny in color. Gonna add more white. All right, here as well. Don't worry if the blue actually mixes. Actually, I like it. I really like it because it only adds some like naturalism to our painting. All right, like that. And then same color, guys, just burnt sienna plus white and some maybe mixture of green color that we already use. Okay, I'm gonna add, oh, sorry guys, we'll be I think I'll be needing some black color. Black. Okay, just tiny bit. This is, we don't need a lot of black today. Okay, this color, guys, almost grayish brown. I'm gonna apply it here. Okay, like that. That. You don't have to be very careful because this is Seascape and Seascapes have movements in them. Alright, like this. I'm gonna add more white this area. It's quite dark and I'm gonna remove that. Alright, like that. Okay. All right, we're gonna glaze over it later. And then I'm gonna get, okay, my burnt umber. I'm gonna add water. Oops. All right, I think I have to add white. Or maybe guys, I'll be needing some yellow later. Okay, we'll be adding more colors because I actually forgot to tell you that we'll be using, all right, okay, you can wash your brush out. We'll be using some apricot. And maize yellow. All right. So again, apricot is like pastel brown. Pastel brown is apricot, so it's just the name. You don't have to stress about it so much. I'm gonna mix my apricot with my maize yellow, and I'm just gonna do the sand part. And I think guys, I have to lower the blinds now. Because the sun, okay, sorry guys. Right. Okay. All right, so let's continue. That's a lot of paint. Okay, we will be coloring this with white later. For now, it's gonna be like this. Actually, we don't have to be super detailed this side again because we'll be painting a palm tree. All right, like this. All right, that's it. Actually, I got too much paint. I really don't need a lot of paint. Okay, you can wash your brush out now. Wash your brush out. And we'll be needing some cad yellow. Cad yellow that I actually forgot to tell you. All right, so get your cad yellow and just go here and glaze some cad here. The colors will be muted later. For now, we're just doing this, but I will mute the colors later. And when I say mute the colors, I guess some of you already know it means that graying it or adding black to it or glazing it with white, something like that. As long as it's not like too bright, then that's muting the colors. Okay, I'm gonna wash my brush out now. I'm gonna get my blue color, the remaining blue color, whatever is the remaining blue color here. I'm just gonna get it and I'm just gonna glaze this area. Okay, you can add white to it so that it's quite opaque. Here. I think I have to add white to my blue color. Like this. Okay, so light blue. Again, light blue color. Actually guys, I'm listening to what they call this? I'm listening to some ASMR right now while painting. I don't know if you do that too, but I do that. And it's quite relaxing, to be honest. So again, I'm just using my blue plus white and applying it here. Alright, like that. And later we'll be using our palette knives. Like this. Okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna get this mixture, of white, and then I'm gonna get my emerald green plus white. And I'm just gonna go, actually I'll be needing more white. I ran out of it already. So I'm gonna get my emerald green plus white, like that. Oh, it's like the blue is mixing here. So I'm just gonna apply it like quite haphazard here. To suggest some highlights as well. You know, I love seascapes, guys. I can paint this forever, really. All right. Okay, I don't have to wash my brush out. I'm just, well, not washing it well, but I'm just gonna go back to the blue and white color. I'm just gonna add a dab of black so that I'm muting it. So, okay, I'm gonna go back to the waters, but this time here. You can use your hands to apply so that you give it more natural look. Like this. That. Alright, so I'm gonna get my burnt umber. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of black to it so that it's quite toned down. I'm gonna add water, and I'm just gonna add some dark, I'm gonna add more black because it's quite brown. We need some quite dark for shadows. Dark colors for some shadows, but don't make any harsh lines, guys, because we're painting the waters, so we don't need any harsh lines now. Okay, as you can see, I'm just like dropping some paints and then using my fingers to blend. Actually, not even blend. I'm actually applying it using my fingers. I'm just making the shadows for some smaller waves. Alright, like that. I'm watering it down to make some lines like that. Like that. So here. All right. Okay, you're gonna wash your brush out now. Okay, I think I have to glaze now, guys. So I'm just gonna get a bigger brush for easier application, and we don't want to use a small brush because we don't want to spend so much time. I'm just gonna get some white, white and actually the blue mixed with it, but it's all right because we're glazing, guys. We're not actually painting over something. we're like just muting the colors. So I'm just gonna apply it directly now. I don't worry too much about this. Directly, guys. Even here. All right, even here. Okay. Like that. I'm gonna get my blue color. And just go back. Here. Also here. Okay, I'm gonna get my black and I'm just gonna darken this area or this corner. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my white. Where's my brush? Okay, I'm gonna get my white, pure white, and I'm just gonna start highlighting the sun part now. This is just the first layer of brightness. We're gonna go over it later. Alright, like that. Apply white. Okay, I'm gonna extend this white up here. I'm gonna use my fingers. Alright. This is the first layer of highlights. We're gonna go back to it later. Now we're gonna do some little waves. I'm gonna use my palette knife. Okay, any palette knife will do, guys. It doesn't have to be a particular palette knife. I really don't recommend any particular palette knife. Just use your palette knife, whatever it is that you have. Doesn't really matter as long as you get the effect. I can actually get another palette knife and I don't worry so much. Okay, so I'm gonna get my palette knife and dab on to some white paints. Dab it like this. And we're gonna go and make some waves here. So just apply it in a like rotating motion. Okay, like that. Again. Here. All right, let me just move my water. All right, like that. Then I'm gonna get some more wave. Okay. Here, I'm gonna make some downwards application like this. We'll be fixing this using our regular brush. For now, we're trying to create some movements. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm just gonna make some random just random waves here. Okay, like that, for it to be more natural. Okay, now you can get your regular brush. Just get some white paints. You can actually fix those areas that need some fixing. Here. Alright. Then we can go back to the sand part again for highlights. Alright. Now you can get your white and then your burnt sienna plus yellow. Again, more white. And then just water it down guys, and make some applications right here. Actually, more white. It's too yellow. Alright, like that. I'm gonna make some hints of yellow up here. Not too much, just hints of yellow. Alright. Okay, you can wash your brush out. We're gonna glaze over it later. I'm just gonna let it dry for a while and we'll go back to it later. Okay, but we can use some more highlights or detailing. Get your white. And make something like this. Just to add movements and highlights. Can even add here more white to suggest that it's hitting the sun. Or I'm sorry, the sun is hitting it. It's hitting the sun. Alright, like that. Okay, that's nice. Okay, wash your brush out now. Okay, I'm gonna get white, just pure white. Gonna go back up here. All right, like that. Okay, let me check. Okay, I'm gonna use my white and I'm gonna continue like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my blue color. Get your blue, guys. that's too blue. Right, like that. Okay. All right, so, okay. You can wash your brush out now. Okay, I'm just gonna fix the sky because I think I quite left it some areas unpainted. So I'm just gonna close that one. Yeah. I'm just gonna close it. Gonna get white. All right. Like that. Okay. So I'm just gonna get another like clean brush and we're going to make some clouds now. We're going up. Before we do the palm tree, I'm just gonna make some clouds. Get your white and make some clouds now. So when we make clouds, we follow the natural shape of the clouds by moving our brushes according to the pattern of the clouds. The clouds suggest some circular, like fluffy things, right? So you don't make any harsh lines. Make some soft brown brush strokes. And I'm actually dry brushing because that will create the cloud effect. If you use the wet effect here, you're gonna get like two solid clouds that has no texture at all. So we don't want that. Alright, so I'm just gonna create that. Just pure white, guys. So some areas will be brighter, some will be like a little grayish. All right, again. I'm gonna create some clouds here. Oh, there's a lot of white, but we can fix that. We can fix that. Again, don't make it too white. You have to like be more natural. So we're going to make some clouds that are vertical. All right, like that. I'm gonna make some more big cloud. Like that. Okay. Okay, now we will make the palm tree. The palm tree which will make this more beautiful. All right. But then before we do that, I'm just gonna get my white, guys. I really need to glaze it now. I feel like it's too not connected. You know that? It has to be connected to the sea. So we have to glaze it now. Again, this is a painting, one of those paintings that we are glazing a lot. Although I almost glaze at all of my paintings, but this one really requires glazing. To make it more connected to the land and to make the waters more connected to the land. Yes. Like that. So I'm just using white, guys. Nothing special, any glazing medium. Just white. Right. Okay. Now we're going to do the palm tree. The palm tree is actually against the light. So I'm just gonna get my black now. I'm gonna mix my black with some burnt sienna. Okay, I watered it down, guys, so that you can apply this quite smoothly. So as I told you, it will be covered anyway. But for purposes of actually seeing the sea, we must extend the sea up to the end. All right, like that. I'm just gonna cover the whole trunk for now before we do some detailing. So it's just brown and black. Okay, like that. It's just brown and black. And we're gonna make some shadowing later. But for now, we're just doing the trunk. And you can wash your brush out. You don't have to wash it well though. Just remove the dominant paint. I'm gonna get my cat yellow. I'm gonna mix it with yellow or green oxide and tiny bit of burnt sienna to tone it down. Actually, that's a lot. I'm gonna add black and then white to make it more greeny color, then brown. All right, let's do this. Just gonna make something like this and something like this. Like that. Okay, and then here. And then I'm gonna make something like here. Like here. Alright, so I'm gonna get my green oxide plus burnt umber to tone it down. And maybe black to really tone it down. Actually, I'm gonna get something else, sap green. Sap green, okay, I'm sorry guys. Sap green because I don't think, all right, it's sap green. Here, okay, yes. Pure sap green here. All right, now I'm gonna get my black color here, and we're just gonna make some shadows and depth inside our palm tree. Okay, we'll be using the fan brush So just get your fan brush, guys. I'm just using an ordinary fan brush. I'm gonna wet it now. I'm gonna get my sap green. I'm gonna mix it with black. Okay. And then start doing some leaves now. So just watch me first so that you'll understand it. I'm also learning as I go. This time I'll be using more black. The beauty of the fan brush for this painting is that it gets the job done quite faster because you don't have to get into super detailing. Yeah, it's already in one stroke, you get more leaves, right? Right. Alright, so I'm gonna get more sap plus black. Try to cover this area. Don't be shy in covering that area. And you can go in any direction you want, guys, to make it more natural looking. You can bend the leaves because actually it's going down. Okay, you can cover this whole side. Okay, like that. You can cover that. And here you can create some tiny markings on the tree to suggest that the trunk has, you know, little hairs. Okay. Now I'm gonna use my fan brush. I'm gonna mix it with white, the black color, and I'm just gonna make some natural markings or texture of the tree because we don't really want this to be like just flat and straight. We're just gonna create something like this. Okay, I'm gonna get my pure black this time. All right, like that. I'm gonna get my brown burnt sienna plus black, and I'm just gonna apply it here randomly, guys, to create that natural texture. Alright, I'm gonna get my pure black this time as I go down the trunk. Alright. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my, okay, what's your fan brush? I'm gonna get my green oxide this time. You can add a tiny bit of black to tone it down, but You may or may not do it, it's alright. Just make some more highlighted leaves in between or inside those dark leaves that we had. Alright, even here. Just go inside. Here. All right, now I'm gonna get my, where is that? The yellow. Okay, I'm gonna get my yellow, cad yellow. I ran out of it already. All right, I'm just gonna fix the tree. So get your cad yellow. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of brown to it. And we're gonna extend this. Okay, more brown. It's quite weird. Can extend it up there. Here. All right, like that. All right, I'm gonna get my black. You don't have to wash your brush. Okay, I'm just gonna get more black now because I already ran out of it. Oh, sorry. Oops. Dirtied it. Okay. Just gonna get my black now. And just gonna create some more depth. And some texture here. All right. I'm gonna lower down my blinds, guys. All right. Okay. I'm gonna use my black. I'm just gonna darken this area here as well, like that. Gonna get my green color and close it here. Close it like that. So we're going to make an illusion of volume. Alright, I'm gonna wash my brush out. I'm gonna get my cad yellow, just cad yellow, and applying it randomly here to suggest the natural color of those stems. It will be like yellow, green, and brown as you go up. Right, like that. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that for now. I'm gonna go and do the shadow. I'm gonna get my black. Right. Like that. Now I'm gonna get my burnt sienna plus black and water. Alright, like that. Now I'm gonna get my burnt sienna plus, I don't know, white. Okay, that's too much, but I'm just gonna make some highlights, little highlights on the trunk. It doesn't have to be too much, guys. Actually, little suggestions make huge difference. Makes a huge difference. Alright, like that. Tiny bit here as well for more detail. Like that. Here, side. Again, it doesn't have to be too much. Alright, and here you can dab in some brownie color. Alright, I think I need to make some more clouds. I'm just gonna make some more clouds while waiting for some areas to dry. I'm gonna get my white. Oops, I ran out of it quite quick. So I'm just gonna get my white now. I'm gonna extend this cloud so that it's seen. All right, like that. Just gonna extend that. Oops, actually my yellow is mixing, but it's okay. It's weird that my brush has yellow. Alright, gonna get my pure white. Like that. All right, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna go and get my ultramarine again. Where's my ultramarine? Where's my ultramarine? Okay, there you go. Just gonna get my ultramarine. Oops, that's a lot. I always get a lot of paint. More than what I need, actually. Anyway, I'm just gonna get my ultramarine and try to fix not fix, but just go over it again, because oh, I actually like, what's that? Squeezes. No, it's all yellow. Anyway, I'm gonna fix that. So I'm just gonna add more ultramarine here. I can go, oh yeah, I can go that. I can go this way. I'm gonna extend that way, so that the spaces between leaves are also filled. Alright, I'm just gonna go, oh my gosh, like all, wait guys, I have to, so okay guys, so I just splattered a lot of paints on the floor. So sorry. So I splattered a lot of paints on the floor, which is not our goal. Okay, so yeah, I think I got too much paints, that's why. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue now. Keep going, guys. All right. I like it. Okay. I have to go for more. I'll be careful this time. So I'm just redoing the sky, fixing some areas. Okay, now white. All right. Okay, white. So our painting has a lot of layers now, especially up in the sky. And I keep on going because I really want this to be, again, as I told you, like solid. All right. Okay. Okay. I think I have to, what do you think? I think I have to use my sky blue. Okay, I'm just gonna get my cerulean blue. Where's my cerulean? All right, got it. I'm gonna try to use some cerulean blue straight from the tube. And water to make it more like sky color. Sorry guys, I keep doing the sky. It's like never ending, but I really want this to be beautiful. Beautiful as I see it. I'm gonna get my white. All right, more white, like that. Okay, more white. And I'm gonna glaze here. All right. Here. Let's cover it. Okay, I'm just gonna let it dry for a while and we'll bring back the clouds because we lost it. Okay, I think this is pretty dry now. I can glaze it with white. So get your white, guys. I'm just gonna get my white and glaze it. Just like that. All right. Now I'm gonna get my black and fix the tree. All right, like that. Okay. Then I don't wanna erase this weird black things that went outside the line of the tree. I'm just gonna make some irregular like strands of hairy things. You know that? Hairy things in the tree. Wait, I'm listening. I'm just replaying the ASMR that I'm listening to. So I'm just using black and try to go back to the tree and fix it. Okay, I'm just gonna bring down the blinds again, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Ooh, we're adjusting a lot of things here. Oh, this is nice. Gosh, this is so nice. Like, I want to be here now. All right, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. But again, as you can see, we're going to fix a lot of things now. I'm going to get my black again, plus sap green. You can use your, you can use your, what do you call that? fan brush. But me, I don't want to use it for this purpose because I might overdo the leaves. I'm just using the tip of my brush for some leaves, pointy end of the leaves. Okay, now I'm gonna get my pure sap green. Pure sap green. It's not very flowy. All right. I'm gonna get my white. I'm just gonna add it to the green mixture and apply it to the ends of the leaves. Just a few highlights. All right, now I'm gonna get this white and green oxide plus cad yellow to make some yellow green color, and I'm gonna make some highlights. Okay, I'm gonna add white to it. All right, like that, to make some spaces in between or through the leaves to suggest the light is passing through the leaves now. Okay, and also here. All right, like that. Just suggestions of spaces. Okay, get your white again. Get your white. All right, like that. Okay. Okay, now wash your brush up. I'm gonna get my clean white because I feel like my brush is getting dirtier and dirtier. So I'm just gonna use another brush for our last brush strokes. I'm just gonna make some highlights here. I'm applying white, guys. I'm not actually painting over it. I'm just glazing it to suggest that it's more bright this side or this corner. Like that. Even here, it's quite bright. Now I'm gonna highlight the tree by adding some white detailing along the side or one side of the trunk, just to highlight where the light is or to suggest where the light is. Okay, here more white in the waters, here and here. This is to suggest perspective and to suggest the source of light. All right. Then I'm gonna make some movements by moving my brush in a wavy manner, here and there, connecting the waves to the shore. It's too much. All right. Okay, like that. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna get my bird sienna plus black. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of apricot to that just to make it lighter. And again, black. And I'm just gonna go again under the waves. Actually, this is quite dark. Just to suggest, okay, gonna water it down. Just to suggest some, what they call this? Shadows. This might be a little too dark. But anyway, as much as possible, we don't want to use hard lines. Just little suggestions of shadows. All right, and I'm gonna use that brownie color here. And maybe here. You know, our image should be, it should be connected to each other. The water and the land and the palm tree, they should be connected. Then I'm gonna suggest some little waves. Like that. Right, okay, wash your brush out. We're almost done, guys. Get your white again. White plus maybe blue. And make some water movements. Like that. Okay. Okay, just get your brownie color. Make some more suggestion of sand. All right, like that. Okay, get your black color. Go back to the shadow, make some black applications, like that. Like that. You can fix this part. All right. Okay, I think we can go back now to the clouds. The part that we lost. All right, so I'm just gonna get my brush make sure that there are no other colors in there. Just gonna get my white, and you can wipe the excess paints just to be sure that we get that cloud-like image. Here. Right. So I'm just gonna apply it like this. I'm not worrying too much now. You can create whatever clouds you want. Okay. I'm just gonna make some more leaves here. Okay. Can go back to white. Just to make more waves. Tiny waves. Okay. Create more clouds. Actually, guys, we're done. We're done. Okay, so I'm just covering it again with white. And fixing some areas now. Okay, get your black and brown. As you can tell, the sun is again hitting my painting. When oops, sorry guys. Okay, that's good. All right. Always. Okay. Okay. Last, guys, last. Again, don't make hard lines. We don't want that. Cover all the hard lines that you did. We don't want any hard lines now. Make sure that there are no hard lines in the water. We don't want that. To be honest, I don't like it. I don't like any hard lines. Okay. Okay. This is good. Just gonna go back to my emerald green. It's nice. Okay, I guess I have to sign it now. I shall sign it here on the tree trunk. I'm just gonna use my white. Okay, it's quite dry. Oops. Okay, yes, we're done, guys. We're done, guys. We're done. Yay! So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Another seascape. This will be added to my playlist. I'm sorry for the tissue. This I use for wiping my hands and the floor. So thanks for watching. This will be added to my playlist of Seascape real-time tutorials. And see you again on my next video. Guys.